Your bones drink. Every time you move, your mineralized matrix absorbs fluid, distributes load, and sends information throughout the nervous system. When that dynamic begins to lose quality, aging starts from within, silently, decades before it becomes visible in your posture or your freedom of movement. The stiffness you feel when you wake up, the spine that seems compressed, the extra effort that simple movements now require, all of these point toward a mineral secret that most conversations about longevity still overlook. The bone matrix stores water bound to the collagen that supports its mineralized architecture. Peter Fratzel, one of the world's leading experts in bone biomechanics, demonstrated that hydrated collagen determines the tissue's ability to absorb impact and distribute force. As this water content declines, the structure loses elasticity long before any muscle begins to shorten. In the corpus hermeticum, the body is described as a temple where earth, water, fire, and air must remain in constant harmony. Bone represents the principle of earth purified by water, dense enough to support, fluid enough to transmit. When that alliance is broken, the temple begins to harden from within. If you want to explore this process more deeply, the Healing in Motion Guide includes complete cycles dedicated to restoring structural support, using breathing as a tool for reorganization, and gradually recovering the elasticity the body has lost. If this resonates with what you're discovering here, you'll find access in the first pinned comment. Harold Frost's mechanostat theory confirms that bone adapts to the loads it receives, increasing mineralization and recruiting fluid when mechanical stress remains within an appropriate range. Stephen Porges's polyvagal theory adds another layer. When the nervous system remains trapped in defensive states, muscular tension rises, breathing becomes shallow, and the quality of force reaching the skeleton is diminished. Now, let's begin the practice. You'll need a glass of water, a place where you can either stand or sit comfortably, and a few uninterrupted minutes. Step 1. Conscious hydration. Drink 1 glass of water slowly. Notice the water in your mouth before swallowing. Feel it travel gently down your throat, passing behind the sternum and arriving in the lower abdomen. This awareness changes the quality of the action itself. Bone tissue responds to the availability of fluid throughout the body. Each mindful sip carries more meaningful information than gallons consumed in haste and distraction. Step 2. Recognizing the structure. Place your hands gently over your sternum. Feel the firm, living structure beneath your palms. Slowly slide your fingers along your lower ribs, noticing your breath expanding into the sides of your rib cage. Then place your hands on the iliac crests, the bony ridges at the front of your pelvis. Every point of contact tells the nervous system that the structure is present, supportive, and reliable. A body acknowledged with awareness responds differently from one that is rushed past without attention. Step 3. Axis breathing. Remain standing with your feet firmly on the ground and your knees softly relaxed. Inhale through your nose, allowing the breath to descend into your lower abdomen. As you exhale, sense your inner axis lengthening from the inside out, from your tailbone to the crown of your head, as though each vertebra gently decompresses one after another. Repeat this 5 times, moving slowly and deliberately. Every complete exhalation stimulates the vagus nerve, reduces defensive muscular tension, and creates the conditions for internal fluids to circulate more freely throughout the bone matrix. Step 4. Conscious micro-compression. With your feet grounded and your knees relaxed, gently press into the floor as though you were allowing your heels to sink slightly into the earth, then release. Repeat this 10 times with slow, deliberate intention. This subtle mechanical loading sends a direct signal to the bone matrix, activating mechanoreceptors and encouraging the mineralized tissue to absorb fluid. Next, add movement. Perform small partial squats, lowering only as far as your body remains comfortable. Descend a few inches, rise again, and relax. Repeat 10 times. Your own body weight, applied within this safe range, provides exactly the mechanical stimulus the mechanostat requires to signal that the bone should continue mineralizing, absorbing water, and preserving its elasticity. In alchemy, the living body is the only temple capable of transforming what it contains. Bone that drinks, breathes, and receives load becomes a foundation that still trusts movement. That trust is the true mineral secret. If this ritual awakened something within you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. In the comments, write with intention. I hydrate my structure, and elasticity once again supports every movement I make. If this is the first time you've experienced your bones as living structures, our exclusive guide, Healing in Motion, explores this entire process in depth. You'll find it through the first pinned comment. Remember, the body's youth begins when the bones learn to drink again,